Hello everyone, welcome to Recon Paint Gaming. I'm Patrick. I just want to do a quick video because I have seen a lot of comments or posts on Reddit and elsewhere about products that aren't always up to par, or issues with template cuts and stuff like that, especially in the either Siege of Coruscant or the Aces pack, to where it's the lines or the arcs don't line up, or parts missing and stuff like that. So I just want to do a real quick video on what you can do if that does happen. So it depends on really how you ordered your product. If it came directly from Asmodee, you went to their website, ordered it on their website, and then had them ship it to you, whether it was a pre-order or an order. If you're not satisfied with the product, you can return it to them. You can just start the return process. You do have to pay for the shipping to ship it back to them. I know that stinks, but you can do that process and ship it back, and then they will take it. There is a section on how to handle it for damaged parts or missing parts. You can start that process. I've read through the FAQ. It doesn't really mention anything about, them resolving the issue, other than that they used to have a parts replacement policy and they no longer do. So they do still have that section. You can contact them, see what they can do for you. If they can in fact send you another box if that one's not satisfactory, or they may just tell you that you have to return it, and then once you do, they can either issue you a new one or possibly just give you your money back, as long as you again pay for the shipping there. The next part is anything mentioned in the FAQ or about the return, if you bought it anywhere else besides Asmodee, such as through Walmart, Target, through your local gaming store, another third-party website, you would just contact them and return it to them. Especially if you bought it from a local store, you would literally just walk over to them, ask them for the return, and they will accept it and return it, and then they send it back to Asmodee, and then possibly you can buy another pack, or get a replacement from the store itself. It's not great because if your local store doesn't carry this and you have to go through somebody else, that stinks. But I would recommend going through your local store to buy your products. That way, in case stuff like this happens, you can return to them. The other thing I want to go over real quick, which is I think another step that you can do, because AMG has changed their policies on what you can and can't do with certain products that aren't up to snuff or are incorrect, because we've had this issue with other ships in the past, to where certain bases don't line up or things are just missing entirely, and you need to correct them. So the other way to fix this is you can print out your own corrections, or contact another website to see if they can print your own, or go over to another store such as Staples, Office Max, and print stuff out. You can even print stuff out in your home printer, and recut the bases and correct them on top. I know it's not the best solution and people might be angry at that solution, but this video is just to really educate people on what they possibly could do to rectify the situation. Because I know it stinks when you've pre-ordered something, you've been waiting weeks or possibly months, and it gets to you and it's not exact. The last thing I will say is it's okay. I know you're going to say it's not, but it really is, because in this circumstance, this game, there is nothing perfect in this game. The little plastic bases that you put the cardboard into are not all the same size, nor are they perfectly straight all the time. The templates that you use, they're not all the same size, they're not all the same angles, they're not created equal, and even the mat that you use is not the same size as all other mats. So when it comes down to it, I know you're going to say, but I can clearly see it as day. You can still use them, they still work. I know you're going to say I'm going to have a disadvantage from this side to this side because the arcs just shifted a little bit more, but the arc still faces forward. You can still barrel roll. It's just going to be a little bit different than other ships, but I can safely say all ships are different, no matter how correct or perfect they do look. So I've run into this situation. I know in practice you can proxy stuff, and I know also you can print over the ones that they have and just simply correct their mistakes. And they do make mistakes, just like every other company and every other gaming store. I know it seems like AMG has been, printing out products, and also Asmodee's been printing out products, and, things have been missed, and there's been some quality issues. But as we say over here, play casual. It happens, but, I don't want this situation to turn into where you can't trust their products. But I do always stress you should buy directly from your local store and not from Asmodee online. Not because of this issue, because it's always good to support your local gaming store. So that's why we always say that. There's, a handful of reasons why that's great. Keeps the store open, keeps people interested in the game you like to play locally, and it's, it's nice to get a hands-on rather than deal with someone online and such like that. There are other situations that I could cover when it comes to refunds, like if somebody gave it to you as a gift, or if you've gone through a website that like possibly no longer carries it and such like that. You'd have to deal with those websites and those places in order to return it. But I just wanted to give anyone searching, that information, and also to let you know that it's okay, because we're all playing with ships that are not perfect, and we're all here to have fun. And I hope you guys, take this well, and also you try the Siege of Coruscant pack anyways, because it is a great scenario. We're going to be doing a full review, because you guys really positive reviews all around about our Battle of Yavin full review. So we're going to definitely do the Siege of Coruscant. And then next week, we're going to be live talking about what to expect from AMG and Asmodee when it comes to X-Wing for the 2023 year. So we're excited about that as well. All right, that's going to do it. Reminding you guys, play casual and have a good one.